Students, good morning. Students, this is the lecture number 4, class 12 biology, and the today's topic is sexually transmitted diseases, and they are generally called STDs. Its abbreviation is sexually transmitted diseases. They are also called STIs. It means sexually transmitted infections, or VD as venereal diseases, also known as venereal diseases. It means VD infections. Is that clear, students? Now, what are STDs and how it transmitted from one person to another? STDs are the diseases which are transferred from an infected person to a healthy person. From infected person to a healthy person through sexual intercourse. It means the unprotected act of intercourse or coitus. So students, this is the only way through which STDs are transmitted from an infected person to a healthy person. According to CDCP, it means Center for Disease and Prevention. CPCD, Center for Disease Control and Prevention. The greatest risk of transmitting of such infectious disease is in adolescent and young adults. Yes, students, mostly it means about 5 million of population every year in between the age of 15 to 24 year age are susceptibility of this disease is called at the interval of age between 15 to 24 years. So, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention collect a data in which they concern the adolescent and the young adult. It means the ages between 15 to 24 years of the age are the greatest risk of acquiring an STDs. Is that clear? Now, dear students, important STD are either this disease is spread through unprotected intercourse, and the important, it means main, are mainly the STD diseases which are caused by the bacteria, viruses, fungi, parasites and protozoans. Here are the some names of the diseases, and we will also discuss about the pathogenic agent of these diseases. Now, first of all, the disease which is, you can say that, more inhospitable and cannot be completely cured, that is the AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, which is caused by a virus whose name is HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. Its infection leads to the disease which is called AIDS. Now, the second is the syphilis. What? Syphilis. The syphilis is just a bacterial infectious disease caused by Treponema pallidum bacteria. Next is the gonorrhea. This is also a bacterial disease or STD disease, which is caused by the Neisseria gonorrhoeae. Neisseria gonorrhoeae causes the gonorrhea disease, which Neisseria gonorrhoeae is a bacteria. Next is the hepatitis. Hepatitis is also a sexually transmitted diseases from parents to their individuals, as well as one infected person to another. Next one is the trichomoniasis. This is a protozoan disease. This is a protozoan disease which is caused by a protozoan whose name is Trichomonas vaginalis. It mainly infected the lower part of the cervix, that is the vagina of the female. That's why this protozoan name is after the disease. Its species name is vaginalis. Now the next one is the student genital ward. As its name clear that it is just a ward like, it means ruptured skin surface or the bleeding through the skin surface is identified with the presence of this infectious disease, that is the genital ward. The skin surface of the genital organs and their circumstantial regions get ruptured and the bleed comes out through the surface. This is to be identified the presence of genital ward. The ward diseases are generally parasitic or due to fungal infection, or you can say that some are also causes due to presence of fungi. Next is the chlamydiasis. This is a disease which infected the anal opening, or you can say that surrounding area of the anus, due to a protozoan that is called Chlamydomonas. Either Chlamydomonas is a kind of algae and including in the group Chlorophyceae. Next one is the genital herpes. Genital herpes is a viral infection. It causes the burning sensation during the nutrition process, as well as also examined by the wounding area of the genital aperture. These infections may be caused by, as I was explained, caused by the bacteria, viruses, fungi, parasites and protozoans. Now here are some listed diseases which are caused by bacteria, viruses, parasites or protozoans. So let's first going to discuss about the bacterial STDs or bacteria which causes STDs. Neisseria gonorrhoeae or the bacteria causes gonorrhea disease. What is gonorrhea? Gonorrhea is a STD in which the genital organs of male as well as female get infected and examined with a swelling around the aperture region and somewhat bleed out with the eruption of scabs. Now the next one is the next bacteria is the Treponema pallidum, and this is called syphilis. This is also examined by the inflammation and burning sensation during the micturition process. It means the discharge of urine. Next, now here are the some viruses which causes the following diseases. Herpes simplex causes herpes disease. And students, the herpes are the kind of viruses whose infection also leads to the infertility in the females. Next one is the HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. It attacks on the immunity of the human and totally destroy the immunity. The person become unable to fight against normal cough and cold fevers like simple diseases. And this is generally called AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Hepatitis B, very populous name after the AIDS. It causes liver infection diseases and many immunodeficiency symptoms are also can be configured with the presence of this disease. Now parasites causes STDs. The Piphyllus pubis Pyrethus pubis are the parasites which are found at the pubis region, in pubis hair. So the presence of lice in pubis is the presence of Pyrethus pubis. Next one is the Sarcoptes scabiei. This is a parasite which cause a disease called scabies. The scabies are just wart-like symptoms, but they are somewhat different from the warts, because in scabies the bleeding out from the surface area is very low, but the proliferation of the skin at the region is very high, and the surface area of the surrounding region become dark with dried skin. Now students, next one is the protozoan causes STDs. Then trichomoniasis is the disease which is caused by Trichomonas vaginalis, is most common STD which causes by Trichomonas vaginalis. Now students, these STD diseases are somewhat curable if immediate action is taken through the medical examination under the qualified medical professionals or doctors. So, if any kind of effects or symptoms is present in the body, immediate take the prescriptions under medical supervision to avoid some of the diseases. But few are uncurable, but a person can complete their normal life or live their normal life by adopting some precautions and the medical treatments. Now students, prevention of STDs, how a person can prevent by this infectious disease. As we very well know that prevention is better than cure. It means if we protect ourselves to avoid some kind of act that can be harm to our health, then the diseases or harmful impact of such acts never hurt us. So prevention is better than cure. Following are the important measures to prevent with such diseases. The first one is the be loyal. Every partner should be loyal to his spouse and avoid sex with unknown partners or multiple partners. Next one is always use contraceptive devices like Henidone for females and condoms by the males during sexual intercourse. In case any doubt, immediately go for medical examination and proper treatment should be obtained under the qualified doctors. Thus, students, this is the topic based on sexually transmitted diseases of your chapter reproductive health. Now, in next video lecture, we will meet with a new topic, which is infertility. So, thanks students for joining today's lecture.